My goal was to embody the early 2000s music scene on her hair.
So my primary goal for my hair was to go to a really nice shade of blue.
The inspo pick was the Evanescence Fallen album, so we were going to incorporate blues, lights and darks, lots of contrast, and I was really excited. We were trying to channel mall goth 2008 MySpace, so we did lots of raccoon stripes, different shades and tonal ranges, and I think it came out awesome, especially going from green, lots of yellow in the hair, to bring it back down to blue. And when there's so much yellow, you kind of have to counteract, and it was great. It came out perfect. So the two challenges with Amethyst hair was that her roots were really grown out, so I had to keep banding in mind. And then the second thing was her hair was so green to start out with. If I were to put blue just straight on the green, there's so much yellow that it'll just be more green. So I had to work with the banding and insulate it with foil and make sure that there was none of that, and then also counteracting that yellow. So I went in, bleached, that didn't work, went in with some opposite colors on the color wheel, and that didn't work, so I just ended up going darker, and I think it came out perfect. Sometimes you just gotta work with what you got.
Finally getting to see the end result was amazing, and I love that she was able to make my hair look like almost like a 2000s album if you think about it. Overall, I loved how my hair came out, and I love that Cam was able to do something different for me and make me feel more confident.
I'm a huge perfectionist. Sometimes it can get in my way when it comes to the analysis paralysis side of things. I'll be overthinking ratios, formulas, and then I just have to remember, relax into it, put your hands in the hair, don't think, just do. I know what I'm doing. So that's where it can kind of hinder me. It helps me though. It helps me bring everything back to the basic: clean sectioning, blending, saturation. It keeps me clean. It gets me a good result every time, but it can kind of slow me down at times.
I love the blue tones in that album. I love how it's light, dark, and then there's like black in that as well. I love the 2000s style. So I thought asking Cameron to do my hair and basically trying to make it look like the album would look really cool.
First off, really inspired by punk when I was a kid. I got into all that when I was in like middle school. So think Toy Dolls, Sex Pistols, The Cramps.
Music with like Evanescence, AFI, all those bands and artists is really inspiring me to like be who I want to be. Like I love that I can express myself and like be different because of that.
I'm heavily inspired by their merch, the album art.
I love that the whole style of the 2000s is really coming back to now, especially 20 years later. I really think it's great that all these kids are like wanting to do like cheetah print in their hair and like the raccoon tails and like little zebra print.
Zebra print, cheetah print, neon colors. And then when it comes to goth, I really love Susie and the Banshees, The Cure, really tall, teased up rat's nest hair, and Death Hawks and Liberty Spikes and all this stuff. I love when clients come in with stuff like that.
Being able to go to Cam makes me feel definitely more comfortable versus going to a nail salon, or just your average salon really. I feel extremely comfortable knowing that she's going to be able to provide me a service that I will be happy with, versus going to a nail salon where sometimes say you want like a scene or emo haircut with like the little razor texture to it. They may not be able to give you that, and they can try, and then you leave like unsatisfied. But with Cam, I know exactly I'm going to get what I want, and I'm going to leave happy with it. And I feel very comfortable with her because I know she can do a really great job. I mean, if you look at her work, it's all that she does is emo and seeing hairstyles, and she can really put that work in there.
First off, to translate their personality into their hair, I focus on what are they wearing? Do they have cool shoes? Is their makeup colorful? Do they have a lot of piercings? If it's their first time in, I'll kind of get to know them a little bit, ask what they're into outside of hair, outside of work, you know, do they do art? What are their hobbies? But mainly I usually look at their outfit and their inspo pics, kind of what they're going for. Thankfully, my clients are really cool and are usually open to my interpretation, and the creative freedom really helps. I want them to feel like they can express themselves fully, and that's important to me.